Today, I read through many shitty conversations. And when I say shitty, you'll see.
So the first one we have is, I slapped a child in the face and then shoved him off his scooter. Now, did the kid deserve it? Because I will stand by. Was it funny though? Did you, if it was funny, here's how I see it. If the child deserved it, if it was funny, or you just wanted to. Those are the 3 reasons you could slap a child in the face and then shove it off a scooter. If it's none of the above, you're just a bad person. I would have thought it was funny, no matter what, so therefore it is acceptable. You guys can slap a child in the face. It's been approved by me. Alright, I hate my brain damaged sister. I don't know what to say to that. I really don't know what to say to that. Good job. Do you hate her because she's brain damaged? Do you hate her because she's your sister? Why don't you like your brain damaged sister? That's like, alright, whatever. I put my infant sister in the closet, shut the door, and walked away. I think she's a little young to come out of the closet. I lied to a blind neighbor and told him I moved away. Okay. What is the benefit of this? Yeah. Like, yeah, Wolfie asked about the new neighbors. Like, what would you... There's no benefit. Just give a voice impression. Yeah, just give a voice impression. Like, do you go up to your blind neighbor and go, yeah, I'm Carl. Freddie just moved. I'm your new neighbor. How are you? Like, it's not even a prank. It's just... That's like moving the furniture for a blind person. I really want to do that one day. Oh, guys, one day we should blindfold MC's seeing eye. And then move around the furniture. Sorry, I shit on my neighbor's doorstep. The blind one? What? I feel like these are the same people. I really feel like these two would be the same people. You're the kind of person to bully your blind neighbor. Isn't there like a saying, like, don't shit on my doorstep, right? This guy like fully did it as well. I think it's the same as like, don't rain on your parade, by the way, don't shit on my doorstep. Don't bring bad news to me. I don't know. Yeah, you know, I have nothing to say. Good for you. I stole money in junior high school with a fake fundraiser. I did something similar. I would do fake signatures for money. I feel like a lot of people did this. That's, well, it's bad, but I remember both schools doing a chocolate fundraiser. It was $1 for the chocolate. And you get like about 60 candy for box, and then we got like 3 boxes, and I ate them all, so our family just had to pay like over, I think, like $180. They're good chocolates. In my defense, they are so good. Oh, this is a long text. When I was a kid, my mom explained to me that we all had belly buttons because that's how our moms fed us before we were born. So I thought when you got pregnant, your belly button opened up and you just put whatever you wanted to down there. Like, I thought women were just shoving chicken legs in their belly buttons. Honestly, fair. And I'm like, I understand how you'd get to that. I fully do, though. Because I used to, you know, shower thoughts. Yeah, I had, like, toilet thoughts. No, but I used to think, like, yeah, babies are made by, like, fruits. Because my mum's like, yeah, you grow. It's like, you grow through the food that we gave you. So I thought, like, the watermelon, like, you would eat, like, a whole watermelon, that'd be the stomach. If you ate a banana or not would be if you were a boy or a girl. Now, I had no idea how people were swallowing, like, a solid thing of watermelon, not chewed up or anything, like a snake, I guess is what I thought it would be like. But I used to be like, yeah, and then if it was a boy, you'd eat bananas, and if you wanted a girl, you'd eat, like, oranges. I don't know, I was, like, 6. But I fully thought that as well. Like, the stomach would be a watermelon. Oh, I'm trying to think. The cucumbers were, like, legs and feet. And orange... I was thinking like a big orange would be maybe like a cantaloupe. Yeah, I think a cantaloupe was the head. I don't know. It was a whole thing that I was thinking about. So I feel like that's a valid thing. I thought the black market was an actual market, like under a bridge or something. Me too, though. I did believe this as well. Oh, when I pictured the black market, I full on pictured like a stick with googly eyes on it and a guy like named Mark, and he would sell you like, I don't know, I used to think it was like some guy named Mark was just like selling hippo's brain or something. I have a friend that has a hippo brain and I got to touch it. It was really cool. So my friend, her mom is a like surgeon, and her other mom is like it's like a zoo doctor, veterinarian. God, and they just casually have a hippo's brain in their house, and I was talking to one of her moms about this. I was talking to the one that's a doctor, and we were talking about intestines. You could just like roll them out. Yeah, and then because she's like, I got this hippo brain at the black market. She didn't, but I'm like, oh, Mark. And then her mom's had to explain it to me. But both of her moms just like, you know what the black market is, right? Like, yeah, some guy named Mark. And they both sat me down like, no, that's just not what it is. I used to believe that happily ever after was real. That's sad. That's sad. Happily ever after is real. Don't just say is real. Happily ever after is real. Happily ever after is real. I promise. You just gotta... It is real, I promise. Guys, you just gotta find the right person. Trust me, I feel like... I don't know if I believe in soulmates, but I believe that you can meet someone who could be your soulmate, if that makes sense. I believed if I kept walking, I'd find the pot at the end of the rainbow. I kept walking and became lost and terrified. Right. Now, let's think about this for a moment, alright? I never actually saw a rainbow until we went to Hawaii a few weeks ago. I've fully never seen, like, an actual rainbow before. Like, I've seen, like, very, very faded ones. Still can't even really tell that they're a rainbow. Saw tons in Hawaii. But, sorry. I don't know. I feel like I never was kind of on that rainbow thing. Mainly because I was afraid of St. Patrick's Day. So, primary. First year primary, alright? Preschool primary. The leprechaun, when we all were out to lunch on St. Patrick's Day, the leprechaun came into the room and messed up the entire classroom. Paint everywhere, pencils and stuff all over the floor. And one of the like secondary teacher, because there's like 2 in there, one of them was pretending to be dead on the ground. And they did so well as well, because I had like 4 other teachers on in this bit. And they like wheeled her out, and like she's just like, leprechaun, That traumatized me as a child! And I would stay home every Leprechaun's Day, every St. Patrick's Day, until about 5th grade, year 6. I would just stay home, refused to go on St. Patrick's Day. They also did the same bit in the cafeteria with the gingerbread man thing. Gingerbread man day, I don't even know what it's called. The cafeteria ladies, they're good at acting too. They all sounded mortified. That's terrifying! You're 5 years old! And it's just like, yeah, your teacher was killed by a leprechaun. You know, what parents call fun. I was also afraid of Santa, that he would, like, drop in, like, a bomb underneath the house. Like, he'd have a bomb. Or, like, a present. Okay, he has a present. And it'll, like, send it down into the chimney. And if you open it, you'd explode like a bomb. There was, like, a bomb in the present. I don't know how to explain my train of thought. But that's my train of thought. Alright. When I was 3 or 4, I managed to stick a pair of rubber gloves in the toaster oven. First off, stupid. And turned it on to see what would happen. Second off, really stupid. I nearly burned our kitchen down, but my pregnant mother waddled into the kitchen and promptly chucked the flaming toaster oven into the backyard. The stress from this whole ordeal sent my mum into labour late that evening. A few hours later, my sister was born. Alright, so you set the toaster on fire. Your mum's pregnant. And she goes to, like, throw the toaster out into the backyard. And apparently, that scares her so bad that she pops out a baby. Why did I say pop out like that? She just pops out the baby like, oh no, I'm gonna poop out my baby. You ever heard of pooping your pants? No, I baby push. I don't know what to call it. I know my dad did something similar. Almost burned down the house by when he was like younger, like 1975. I don't know why he remembers it. The exact date. It's like 1975. I think February 9th. He set an anthill on fire. And almost burned down his house. Another cool thing though, after the house almost got burned down, but the firefighters did come to put it out, they found like in his shed there was like bodies underneath the floorboard. It was really cool. Pooped in a glass. Sorry. Pooped in glass. Pooped in a glass in front of mirror to see what it looked like coming out. Wasn't nearly as interesting as I expected. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? And again, I also used to stick my finger up my arse and try and get poop out to see what it smelled like. At around 8 or so, I called the neighbor girl. She was around the same age. I'm scared. I left a voicemail with all the bad words I knew. Why did I do this? I'm not sure. But thinking about it, my parents fought a lot at the time. I believe these were words my dad would use towards my mum. My parents splitting up was the best thing for them, and for my sister and I. Okay, so there's a lot to unpack here. There is a lot to unpack here. So you were 8, and you called a girl that was also 8, and just cursed at her? For no reason. But you got the word from your dad yelling at your mum before splitting up. Are you okay? Are you okay? Do you need help? I don't know what that was, I'm sorry. My friend and I had a competition to see who could break glass first, me too, with our hands. Oh, and I won. Congratulations, I'm glad that you won. I've also done the exact same thing, but I have lost. Do not break glass with your hands unless you are throwing it to the ground with your hands. Did you try and break it? Like, how were you trying to break it? Were you trying to I don't know, how do you break glass? Yeah, I just throw it to the ground if I actually need to break it. How do you just break it with your hands? Is it a window? What kind of piece of glass is this? I want more information, and I want the video. I want the video of this, and I want to try it for myself, because I think it'd be funny. 100 views, and I'll do that. When I was 18 months old, 1.5, when I was 1.5 years old, I wanted to follow the cat down the stairs on all fours. I fell down the stairs. Is this mine? Is this mine? I have followed all my cats down the stairs before. Oh my god. I fully have done this before. I used to try and walk like a cat, and I tried to go down the stairs, and I ended up doing a weird little crab walk, and I still fell down the stairs. And then I tried to go up the stairs, and I fell up the stairs. And I did this for 7 years. This is an actual problem that I had, where I would try and do that. This is fully something I would do. It's something I would still do to this day. I still do that weird bear crawl up the stairs, because that's still fun. I've done this multiple times at the age of 10, 11, 12. I've got problems. I used to climb up into the rafters. Horseman. Hang on, we're googling. Oh, so the structure of it, alright. I used to climb up the structure of a horse spawn and poop off them. I thought it was funny how the turds plopped after falling 12 feet. It is humorous to hear your poop fall 2 centimeters into the water, because the plop is funny until the water hits your butt and you're like, okay, but that would be fun. I will stand by this, and I will do this with you one day. Whoever this person is, reach out to me, and I will do this with you. This genuinely seems fun. Fully does. Around 9 years old, I crawled through an open storm drain in my apartment complex and came out in the woods about 300 yards away on the other side of the complex. This was in Georgia, and I was too dumb to worry about snakes, black widows, etc., etc. No flashlight, no supplies, nada. You are an idiot. I have gotten lost in the woods before, though. Backyard, I just walk. So in my backyard, there's a bridge that goes into that goes over a creek, and then it goes into this big forest wood area. Bunch of coyotes and stuff. And I was chased by a raccoon once because I had an orange in that forest. Yeah, don't get lost in the woods, especially at night though. It said no flashlight. I'm assuming this was at night. How'd you get into it? The storm drain? Oh, it was open. Still, that's skill. Honestly, I have respect for you for living to tell the tale. I got baloney stuck up my nose. My mom had to use a syringe full of water to flush it out. I was just trying to see how much stuff I could get stuck up my nose. I fully did. I wanted to see how much I could stick up my nose. I'd get little pieces of tissue paper and just shove it right up here. And I'd see I wonder if I can get it out, and then I'd get stuck and have a mini panic attack and go. It was a whole thing I did. I'd see how much I could get out. I never got to the point where I had to flush it out with water though. Just go. Crawled underneath all the stalls in the bathroom and locked all the doors. You guys want to hear the most embarrassing story that ever happened to me? It was either 3rd or 4th grade, and I saw my best friend in the hallway, and I took note of what pants they were wearing. I don't know why, okay? And I went to the bathroom, and someone with the exact same pants and shoes came in shortly after, also going to the bathroom. I thought this was my friend. Now, we had a, I've never spoken about this and it still haunts me to this day. Now, I had it. Now, we had this thing where if we were ever in the bathroom, we'd climb on top of the toilets and look over the stall. So I decided to do that. And it was a teacher. The second I noticed, the teacher looked up. So I quickly went back down into my seat, went back down into the toilet, hid until the teacher was out. But during that time, I was like, I literally just, I did that. And I was trying to think, I'm like, okay, what do I do? I'm like, I'm sorry, I thought you were the person who was like crawling underneath all the stalls of the bathroom, locked all the doors and left. And I'm just like, I was just rambling. And the worst part, and that's not even the worst part, at the end of the day, all the announcements, it said, guys, please stop going into the bathroom, crawling underneath the stalls in the bathroom, and locking all the doors. I'm like, this person told the office. That teacher told the office. I will never forget that, because that was so embarrassing for me. That was definitely one of the worst experiences that ever happened to me. I've been thinking about it to this day. It's just absolutely. Alright guys, this is our last one. I was in kindergarten and was dropping a deuce in the only stall in the restroom. Another kid came in and had to poop. I convinced him that you can poop in urinals. He missed, and I had the best conversation with my dad about what I did. Alright, how many of these were about poop? Almost every single one of them were about poop. Y'all need to be mature. Every single one of these were about poop. Except for probably one of my favourite ones, which was like the second one. No, the third one, sorry. Third one? Why are they all about poop? Subscribe and I might do one of these again.